All right, it is a dark morning out, early, and it is raining. Heading to the gym. Day 2 of this new 6-week plan. Yesterday, week 1. Let's kind of cover day 1, week 1. Let's cover a little bit about that. And so, in the first week, you're not pushing towards failure. You're trying to do your reps to your about three reps in reserve, meaning that you could potentially go through 3 more quality reps. So technical reps that you're not cheating on. You're also not going to be doing as many sets as you will at the end of it. But despite that, so my focus yesterday was chest, triceps, and the other thing is shoulders. With the chest, even though I was leaving 3 reps in reserve in each of the sets, approximately, I still got a nice pump in the chest, and I was actually surprised. But maybe I shouldn't be surprised because I was really focusing on the slow eccentric and getting a really deep push, and I had a pretty decent pump. It wasn't the biggest pump ever, but it was pretty nice. Could feel the chest popping. Triceps, got some good work in the triceps. I'm doing a lot more. 2 of the 3 exercises I was doing is very kind of like more dip related. I did assisted dips and then a machine push down, which is kind of like another dip, and then dumbbell overhead extensions, and it was all right. Again, I'm not doing a full amount of sets on there, so I anticipate that to get better as it goes. And then shoulders, I was doing lateral raises, but I was doing a 45-degree angle where my arms never got below 45 on the down and then up, and that was pretty good too. Even though I was just doing one exercise type on that, it still went well. Today's focus is biceps, and so I got biceps. I got a little bit of back work, just a lat pull down type. Actually, it's a forward one, and then doing some legs. And being that back and legs are not my primary focus during this mesocycle, that's probably going to be the next one I'm going to do. So it's only going to be 1 exercise per body part, so 1 for the back, and 1 for quads, 1 for hams, and 1 for calves. But I'm still going to go real hard on those because those are the only exercise for that muscle group for today. Now, I'm doing it twice per week, but it's the only one for today. And muscle group for 1 muscle group, or 1 exercise per muscle group for today. So I got quads, hams, and calves as well to go along with back, and then the biceps. And so it's same like with yesterday, slow on the eccentric, and we'll see how it goes. The biceps, you get a really good pump on biceps is when you can't touch your shoulders. Now, my arms aren't so big where I can't touch them, right? Or some people probably can never touch their shoulders, but I can grab this pretty easily. But when you get a nice bicep pump, I can't get down that far. So that would be kind of a good indicator if I get a nice pump from today. And so there are 3 different exercises on the biceps, and slow on the eccentric. And so what if all goes well, because there's only 1 like free motion machine, and I want to start it off with using the free motion machine. But if it's taken up, I might go do like spider curls instead. I don't want to wait around too long, but we'll see. And if you gotta change it up, I can change it up. And common days, let's say I have to go to a different gym for whatever reason, and they don't have a certain machine I want to use for an exercise, well, then I'll just have to adjust for that particular workout, and still go hard, but do with quality repetitions. So yesterday with work, this is Thanksgiving week, so I anticipated to be a little bit slower overall, but some of our loan officers, our sales guys, got lots of new deals over the weekend, which was fabulous. Happy for them, and just a testament of them doing the right work and seeing the results. And when you do the right work consistently, the results will come. One of our loan officers yesterday messaged me that his December is looking to be his best month ever in number of units closed, and he's still got time to get more business in for December. And this isn't a market where people are struggling so bad. So many people are not renewing their license right now. It's renewal time, and so many people are not renewing their licenses. I see people all the time talking about getting out of the industry or picking up another side job, or they call it side hustle. But we have loan officers that have been their best months ever. And why? It's because they're doing the right activities and doing it day in and day out. They're not even doing it perfectly day in, day out, but the consistency, and then their competition. Their competition's not putting in the work. And you just gotta outwork your competition. There's business out there. Business everywhere. Outwork your competition. Outwork your competition. And that's not just during the day either, when you're doing your prospecting and your meetings and all of that, but it's also in how you spend your time outside of work. Are you improving? Are you learning? Are you trying new things to try to stand out from the pack, from everybody else? Or you just continue to do the status quo, what everybody else does, and get the results that everybody else gets. And that's where I want to talk about the definition of insanity and the definition of stupidity. Now, most people have heard of the definition of insanity. That's when you do the same thing over again and expect different results, which is true. That's insane, right? Why would you keep on doing it? If you don't like the results you're getting, why would you keep doing what you're doing? Well, there's another definition called the definition of stupidity. Now, what's the definition of stupidity? The definition of stupidity is doing what other people do and expecting different results. That's stupid. Now, what a lot of people do is they just copy what everybody else is doing. They post something on Facebook, hey, what are you doing for this or that? And somebody answers, you don't even know if that person's doing any good or not, if they have a business that you like, and people follow people blindly. That's stupid. Why would you do that? Unless you want their results. You shouldn't mimic people unless you want the results that they have. Now, by all means, if it's somebody that is having great results, great success, those are people that you should emulate and learn from and do things similar. But people whose businesses aren't where you want your business and they've never had their businesses there, why would you do what they say? I see it all the time. People will talk about how are they getting business. Somebody will talk about cold calling, and then some person will pipe up, oh, that's stupid, it doesn't work, don't do it, blah, 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 blah. And people will follow what that person says. All along, you look at that person's business, and their business sucks. It's not where you want your business to be. So don't mimic people. Don't follow people. Don't do what people are doing if you don't like the result they're getting from what they're doing. That's stupid. And so the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over again and expecting different results. And then the definition of stupidity is doing what other people do and expecting a different result. So don't be insane. Don't be stupid. All right, at the gym, have a good one.